Hello learners, welcome back. So we were doing preemptive priority scheduling, and here one of the questions that have been asked with that in the GATE 2017. Let's solve that question. First, schedule it. This is preemptive. We have to solve it using preemptive priority scheduling. Okay, so let's schedule it. At time 0, process P1 has arrived. We don't have any other option. So we will allocate the process P1 for how much time? Till the next process arriving at the ready queue. So it will be allocated to the CPU for 5 units. So till that time it has executed 5 units, to 6 units were left. Okay. Oh, sorry. The next process is arriving at time 2. So that is process P4. We missed it. So process P4 will be arrived at 2. So we can, the next process is arriving at time 2. So we can execute only 2 time unit, right? So after 2 time unit, we have 2 processes in the ready queue, that is P1 and P4. Process P4 has arrived. So which process to schedule next? Process P1 is executing, which is having this priority. Here the lowest the number is having the highest priority. That means process P4 is having the highest priority. So there will be context switching. P1 will come back to the ready queue and P4 will be scheduled next. So P4 will be there for how much time? For the next arrival time. What is that? 5. So 2 plus 3 5. ठीक है, तो 3 यूनिट ये एग्जीक्यूट हो गया है, मतलब ये 7 यूनिट बचा हुआ है. ओके, then next, which process has arrived? Process P2, which is having the highest priority among all those processes. So process P2 will be executing. ठीक है, कब तक execute होगा process P2 बताइए? You should wait after every arrival of all the processes so that there will not be any mistake. But because we can see that we have 5 processes and the highest priority process is process P2, so we can schedule it for the next 28 burst unit time that it is required. So 5 plus 28, it is 33. So after 33, process P2 has executed. Now see, till time 33 all the processes have arrived in the ready queue. Now nothing to worry, just see to the priority. The process which is having the highest priority will be scheduled next. So which process is having highest priority? After P2, process P4. So we will schedule process P4 next. It requiring 7. So that is, then next P2 and P4 have executed. The next process is process P1. So process P1 will be scheduled for how much time? 9 units were left, that is 49. Then process P3 for 2 unit, 51. And the last is process P5 for 16 units. So it is 67. Right? Let's calculate the completion time. Completion time of process P1 is 49. P2 is 33. P3 is 51. So remember, in the preemptive scheduling, I have told you to look into for the completion time from the right hand side. Okay, so P3 is 51, P4 40, P5 67. Turnaround time, completion time minus arrival time, so it is 49. 33 minus 5, it is 28. 51 minus 12, 39. 40 minus 2, 38. 67 minus 9 is 58. Then waiting time, it is turnaround time minus burst time. 49 minus 11 is 38. 28 minus 28, 0. 39 minus 2 is 37. 38 minus 10 is 28. And then 42. So here in this question, it has been asked to calculate the average waiting time. So what is the average waiting time? Let's calculate the average waiting time. Average waiting time is 38 plus 0 plus 37 plus 28 plus 42. What is that? It is 145. And average can be calculated by dividing the number of processes. So it is 29. So 29 is the right answer. the options were given, you can select the right answer from this. Okay, so in this way this GATE 2017 question can be solved, and the same way any preemptive priority scheduling algorithm can be solved. Okay, thank you very much.